Alright, let's begin our next main quest, the man from Cintra. We have an optional path we could choose, is put on clothes as she would consider appropriate for the soiree. And I'm just like, fuck that. 'Cause I hate looking like a dickhead in this game. But I mean, we gotta make the Duchess happy, so let's just do it anyway. Add some immersion. I don't even know if they'll allow me in the party if I don't dress up, so. Let's find some clothes then. Where's this guy at? Where is he at? Pierre. His name is Pierre.
Sacre bleu. It's a crime. You're from the north. That's painfully clear.
Excuse me.
Okay, I'm getting
There
roasted
is
by
no
a gay guy.
excuse. There is but the need to outfit you anew. My salon stands open. Please come in.
Alright, he just roasted you, man. How you gonna respond to that? By buying gay clothes. That's how you're gonna respond.
Let me see what you got in your war.
I'm more.
Alright. So we probably have a limited selection. Yes, we do actually. So we got a selection between 3 shirts, 2 boots, and 1 pair of pants. That's not really much. Whatever. Let's grab the pants. Whatever. I like the red. I like the red and black with the gold trim. It's cool. I'll take these boots probably. And we'll go with the wolf mask. We have a King Foltest mask though over here. I could throw that on. Alright. We are good to go, man.
Thanks. I think that's
Ever your servant.
Alright, man.
Sir?
Yeah, we're good to go. Alright, so let's put on these gay clothes. Shouldn't take long. Let's go meet up with the Duchess. Alright. Let's see how we look. Drum roll, please. Foltest mask. Boots. Gold trim. Okay, fly as fuck. Beautiful. We look good. Roach, come on. No, Roach is just in a dark alley right across the fucking street, because, you know, he's never where you want him to be. So never mind. Fuck it, Roach. Just stay there, dude. I'll just walk. I'll just walk. Never mind. I need to walk anyway. Look how beautiful it is outside. Wearing my nice soiree clothes. It's actually not that bad. I thought it'd look way worse. That's a side quest over there. I'm not gonna do that though. Alright.
nice tune.
Why does he always say that? Nice tune. No one was even playing anything. Alright, meet up with the queen.
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
You're telling me I waited here until nighttime for her to show up? Are you fucking serious? You tell me how to dress and you show up 3 hours late.
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style.
Please don't say that. You sound like Yen.
My, Geralt. Not bad at all. And you've even a mask. Just not the kind required.
What do you mean? This mask is
They're
dope.
a little different, the ones Mandragora members wear. I've brought you one. Put it on.
Okay. So now she's controlling what mask I wear. I mean, I guess the King Foltest mask is a little, you know, offensive considering that he was fucking assassinated, but... Spoiler alert if you've never played Witcher 2, but I mean... I think most people did. Alright, let's go inside then.
Let's go. Soiree's started.
Mm-hmm. Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain. How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. Soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
Is she expecting no one
Madame, Monsieur,
to notice that she's the Duchess? She looks pretty obvious.
Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
What are the performances, man?
Tell us about these performances.
This evening, the Mandragora has the honor to present 3 superb displays of artistry. The first was a concert by Cecilia Belont, a singer whose voice, were it stone, would surely be a diamond. Sadly, Mademoiselle Cecilia has sung.
Shame. We would have loved to hear her.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great Calesti, a master of visual illusions, come to us from far off Afir.
Visual illusions. Interesting. And the third artist?
The third and fourth, for they are a duo, are the Tuven brothers, presenting their newest pantomime.
I don't really care. Let's just do this.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Belont.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaveri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Why do you have one earring?
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Kaveri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
So we can go straight for the woman with the orchid, or we could take part in the soiree events. Why the hell wouldn't we do that? Okay, we're at a party. We're here to party. Why wouldn't I do that? So let's see what we have to do. First things first, this thing, whatever this is.
Geralt, be bold.
Grab some paintballs. What the fuck? What the fuck am I supposed to do? Throw paintballs? Seriously? Okay. If you insist. I gotta express my inner artist. I love how these people behind me are trying to explain what I'm possibly painting when I'm actually just throwing it randomly. Just fucking spam it, dude. I don't even care what it looks like. You know artists. Artists are always just gonna expect it to look like something that they're emotionally drawn on. That's how artists are. Fucking throw the paintball! Ooh, she called him a pleb. Artist, man. They're crazy. How about that, guys? What do you think that is? What do you think that represents? What do you think that represents, huh? Sadness? Anger? What do you think? That looks beautiful, man. I have no idea what this possibly could represent, but... Oh, we're out of paintballs. I don't know. What shall we ever do? Yo, I'm out of paintballs, bro. Yo, you wanna hook me up with some paintballs?
Voila! Fine. Now, allow me a moment to put my appraisal. The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle between good and evil.
What?
Defiance.
Good and evil?
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil.
What does that even mean, man?
And defiance.
Move. I'm trying to get drunk.
Absinthe. The preferred hooch of artists.
Careful, it packs a pretty powerful punch.
Oh, it does.
Built up a pretty powerful resistance.
Powerful resistance as you're wobbly as fuck right now. Yo, I'm trying to take part in these events, dude. What are you trying to do here? Let's go over here real quick. See what we got. What do I do here? Pull. Wow. You guys are really shitty mimes. Why didn't they do anything? Okay. You're fired. I don't really understand what the fuck that was supposed to be, but whatever. Let's see what else we got.
Look at the mage. I believe he's casting spells.
Yeah, we'll see.
Look, it's the Great Khali. Are you gonna do something? Oh. Fucking dolphins, man. Dude, that's crazy.
Ah, how beautiful.
Yeah, I'm bored. What else
The
we got?
dolphins. That. Look, lanterns. They say releasing them brings good luck.
Fine. Let's give it a try.
I love how you used Igni to light it up.
Never suspected you believed in
LOL.
such things.
Let's look for the woman now.
Pretentious. Blah, blah, blah. Avant-garde, schmeffant-garde. It's all about two things. Coin, pretentious. I was prepared for all sorts of criticism, but pretentious.
Wait, like, what is the purpose here? Why am I getting Witcher sense here?
Blah, blah. Avant-garde,
That guy's saying the same thing over and over again. Alright, let's go over here then.
As for that stipend, I'm sure we are busy.
Okay. So that worked. Oh, there's another arguing couple. Where is this orchid wearing bitch? Where?
Needs I remind
Is she here? That's not even a room. Is she here? Hello? Oh. There you go. I think I found her.
Do not disturb. Shoo, shoo.
It's the right flower.
Of course it is. A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still. You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
Okay, why is her titties just hanging out? Cecilia Belante?
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Cintrian noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Cintrian noble. Ah! You must think I'm Cecilia.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move.
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it. But I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift. A heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur. I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
Chill, man. God. She was wearing no shirt, dude. Why? Use your Witcher senses to search the refreshments. Love letter, there we go.
Love letter penned on a napkin. Look,
They wrote all that on a napkin? Why do I find that hard to believe?
bit of Vistek. Artist's way of numbing their existential pain.
True.
I do not even wish to call it.
They fucking taking lines of cocaine. That's what I'm talking
Empty
about.
heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it.
Wait, why does this scent like like doing zigzags. Was the person doing zigzags as they walked? Like what? Alright, so it seems to be leading me all the way over there. I guess to this door over here.
What if he doesn't come?
Kill death.
There we go. And there's a bodyguard. Awesome.
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Come. We must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me
Yeah,
for
I
someone
wonder
else.
if you're the
I
Duchess.
served 15 years in the palace.
Not obvious at
Your
all.
Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh. Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
Yeah.
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Alright, let's continue to follow the scent.
Quickly, upstairs.
Nope. Okay, we're not gonna walk in on them banging, are we? I hope not.
That must be Cecilia.
Jesus Christ.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana at once. She should bring her soirée to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
Tore down the door. Bloody hand platform. Clever. It's his. Must be pretty strong, too. Killed her, then went out on the balcony.
Alright, I'm just gonna loot all this shit. I'm gonna steal everything. I need some money. If I possibly can. So this guy took a door? This guy's fucking knows what he's doing, man.
Must have climbed this ladder.
This guy clearly knew what he was doing when he killed her.
Could still be here. Need to stay alert.
Okay. Got some wreckage here. Alright. Got some more gold. I'll take it.
Bloodstains.
What else we got? Junk.
Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably. Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for.
I mean, honestly, what did he come for then? If not jewelry.
Canvas is cut. Somebody took a knife to the painting, looks like. Hunting knife, richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out?
Are we done here? Examine. Okay. Mr. Lamp, do you want to be examined, Mr. Lamp?
Sconce is bent, smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it?
I've searched everything already. What else do I have to search? What else, Geralt? Oh, here we go.
Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this. Must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace? Seems there was a struggle.
Aha! Alright, we did it all. Good shit.
Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
Why does she look so familiar?
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight.
Why does she look so
Seems the
familiar?
Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer.
I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything in full
She
detail.
looks so familiar, bro. I know who she is. I know who she is. It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh yeah, okay, I know where she's from. She's from that
caught
fucking
him
trailer.
red-handed, attempting to
So that means
burgle,
she's a vampire,
rifling
then.
through my possessions.
What did you
Right?
do?
I don't know.
Summon
We'll find
the
out.
guards?
There was no
I could be
time.
wrong.
I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He...
Fell out of the window.
Just so.
Alright. Imprudent attacking him.
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you. A hairpin might look
that
like
just
mere
confirms my
ornament,
suspicion, then.
but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
Okay, that just makes me fucking suspicious as fuck. I think that is her. That definitely is her then. She's not human. Doesn't mean I wouldn't have sex with her though. A hairpin might look like a mere ornament, but plunged into an eye can be as effective as a blade. Like who just says that? Alright,
Claim
that
the man
confirms my
was trying to
suspicion.
rob you
That's who
when you
she
walked
is.
Into the room?
Yes, he stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
Just like that? Yeah, fuck off. She's lying.
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the lords of Duntained. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Yes. What other lead do we have? What the fuck is Duntained, by the way?
Duntained. Remember the place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
Alright.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
Okay. She's so goddamn suspicious.
Oriana, any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether.
Interesting. It's an assassination plot.
My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
That could explain a lot. Could have mentioned that before.
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day.
Oh, your sister sounds like a great person.
In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
She sounds like a great person.
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft, was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift. At a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl, someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Duntained, and if Sienna is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
Fuck you, what are you just... Okay, fine. Anything else?
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise!
The fuck are you doing
I
here?
had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
You're supposed to stay at the toy store, man.
My very dear friend,
Oh my god, and he
Detlef
brought
van der
Detlef.
Erden,
Oh,
an arrival
my
from
God.
Nazaire.
We are lending our combined resources to the Witcher's Hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally.
Okay, well, yeah, that confirms my suspicion. Yeah, you're definitely a fucking vampire.
Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
Yeah, we're friends, man.
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis. Kinda hoping he thinks the same of me.
Curious. It seems opposites really do attract.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only two options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might a monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Oh, yeah, is that what you're trying to go with, Detlef? Okay. Okay, man. Yeah. Sure.
That's no excuse. There's always a way out, another solution. Seeking help, for instance.
These other solutions often come too late.
You're well aware there are men and witches who have done worse in defense of their loved ones. Am I right, Geralt?
If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the witcher trait for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses. I
You have
found
no
most
clue who he
fascinating.
is.
I believe we're running
Duchess.
short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher,
And the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detlef here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you are gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detlef believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore.
That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renner.
Alright, man. Whatever, man. Fuck it. Alright, guys. I'm going to end at this part, specifically for the dialogue choice. So we're cutting into time a little bit. Next part, we'll obviously continue with this dialogue choice. Alright, so see you in the next part.